Oh, that's my shit right there.
Here are 3 stocks that can make you rich in the next couple weeks. The first stock's ticker is PIC. They are merging with XL Fleet. XL Fleet just announced their merger vote date on December 21st and is up 15% after hours. My price target is $20 to $25. The second stock's ticker is TRNE. TRNE is merging with Desktop Metal under the ticker DM. The ticker change is expected Thursday after merger is complete. I'm looking for a move like GMHI did when the ticker changed and went up over 100%. My price target is $30 plus, but this is high risk, high reward. The final stock ticker is IPOC. IPOC is merging with Clover Health in Q1. This SPAC is led by billionaire Chamath Palihapitiya, which is valued at $3.7 billion. My price target is $15 plus. This is low risk and high reward. Click the link in the bio to join the Discord for all my buy and sell alerts.
Here's what happened in hard tech startups this week. A startup named Arrival, which manufactures EV buses using microfactories in different cities, announced that they are going public this week via a $5.4 billion SPAC. And an electric VTOL startup named Whisk just announced a partnership with NASA to further develop their autonomous vehicle capabilities. Recently, a startup named Oklo was the first advanced nuclear fission startup to secure a license to develop next-gen reactors, and this week Idaho was chosen as the top location for this new reactor. A startup backed by Harvard professor George Church named 64X Bio emerged from stealth mode this week to announce that they secured $4.5 million in funding to engineer individual cells and mass manufacture products like gene therapies. This is a different approach than Organa Bio, which recently announced a massive 19,000 square foot facility to manufacture their gene therapies. Jeff Bezos' $10 billion climate fund deployed their first $791 million this week into organizations focused on restoring forests and wildlife and cutting carbon emissions. And lastly, scientists figured out how to genetically modify coral reefs to make them resistant to higher temperatures to prevent bleaching. And maybe there's a cool startup idea there.
The 2 companies you've been waiting for are finally hitting the stock market. DoorDash will officially begin trading on Wednesday, December 9th, and it will be given the ticker DASH. DoorDash plans on opening around $90 to $95 a share, which is a big increase from the original price of around $80. Next, we have Airbnb. This will begin trading on Thursday, December 10th under ticker ABNB. This one is set to open around $56 to $60, which is an increase from the original price of around $45.
The greatest stock market trade in history without a doubt. Watch this. This morning before the market opened, I sent out an alert to my community for GLSI at $16. The stock broke every record in the book and ran more than 2,600% by noon. One of our members literally had a $220,000 day. Wow.
You guys know that I like to trade the Forex and stock markets using these patterns that look like M's and W's, but a lot of you beginners say that this is too complicated for you. So let me show you one of the simplest patterns that I know. So the pattern is very simple. We call it the V bottom or the V top. The reason why we call it that is because it looks like a V or an upside down V. So right here we have a V bottom. So what does this actually represent? Well, it represents strong selling followed by even stronger buying. And that's what creates that very sharp turn, making it look like a V. So what does this actually tell us about what's going on this chart? Well, it tells us that there were very strong sellers followed by even stronger buyers that were able to beat the strong sellers. So who's winning? It's the buyers. So even though I would consider this a downtrend because we broke this low right there, in this scenario, because there's a V bottom, I would actually consider this an uptrend. So now we're going to look to buy on a pullback, expecting that the buyers are going to take this even higher. And there you go.
And I can't take it back, so in the past is where we'll leave it. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh,
Facebook, we are suing you. Why? What did we do? You have a monopoly on social networks and you don't allow competition. What about that guy? What about him? Bro, they bought Zappos, Diapers.com, and Whole Foods. There's no competition there. That's different because they're still eBay. Does anyone still use eBay? What about him? He bought YouTube. What's wrong with that? They literally bought YouTube because YouTube was and still is the second largest search engine in the whole world. You really think Bing and Yahoo pose a threat?
don't talk. And I'm swerving in the streets. Got too nervous that I'm really murking murder on the beat. Been a burden, now I'm really working. And you Tennessee. You my servant, got your bitch, you working, twerking in the.
Ladies and gentlemen, just past the $10,000 mark in Robinhood. I started over a year and a half ago in this account with only about $50, and it has been a ball. Just shows hard work pays off. Stay consistent at it and keep grinding.
Just wanna go back to 1999. Take a ride to my old neighborhood. I just wanna go back.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's the tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girl.
So here's why I'm buying Airbnb stock. So the company goes public on December 10 and you'll be able to get a share between $56 and $60. Now on December 10, it's probably gonna go a lot higher than $60, but I hope to get it under $80. And the company isn't doing very well right now, but I believe it is a long-term hold.
And I can't take it back, so in the past is where we'll leave it. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, I'll never.
I just won $100 million on the lottery. Should I take the lump sum or 30 annual payments? You gotta take the lump sum. It's $69 million, right? Why shouldn't I take the annual payments? When you take the payments, more than half of your winnings actually come from the last 10 years of the annuity schedule. Okay, but I'd be missing out on $31 million if I just took the lump sum. Yeah, but if you just invested your lump sum at 5% per year, over 30 years, you'd have $284 million. Can we just go buy Lambos now or what?
Options trading, lesson number 5. Buying call options explained. Whenever you buy a call option, you are buying the right to buy 100 shares of a stock at a predetermined price called the strike price. So let's say we buy a call option for stock XYZ and we pay a premium of $150 for the contract. The strike price is $50 and the contract expires in 1 month. Let's say that at the time the contract is bought, the share price of the stock is at $50. Let's say that 1 month down the line, right before expiration, the share price is at $55. Well, I have a contract that says that I can buy it at $50. That's a $5 profit, and since every contract is 100 shares, that's a $500 profit minus the $150 premium, of course. Now, let's say that the other scenario happens. Let's say that right before expiration, the share price is $45. Well, I'm not going to buy it at $50. Instead, I'm just not going to do anything, let the contract expire, and I lose the $150.
3 ways you can get rich with very little money. The biggest shift in generational wealth is happening right now as you're looking this way. Number 1 is understand that we're shifting into the 4th industrial revolution. What does that mean? We're moving from industrial to technical. So looking at tech stocks, energy, gas. Number 2, we're moving into the quantum financial system. The banking system is run off the SWIFT system, built 50 years ago before the internet, old archaic banking rails. So we're moving into a blockchain type banking system. So cryptocurrencies, blockchain. You can invest in some blockchains for under $1 and some under 2 cents and some under a penny. But you got to be careful. You got to know what you're investing in. Remember, you're not investing in a coin, you're investing in a company. 3, our education system's changed. You can be paid to be a knowledge broker. The very thing you have in here, the very gift you have, You can be paid greatly on the internet for it. So it's time to shift the paradigm to abundance. I can help you, Warriors. I have hundreds of YouTube videos to help educate you for free. Warriors rise! Click the link in my bio.
Options trading, lesson number 7. Option contract multiplier. Whenever you're buying regular shares of a stock, let's say you're buying Apple stock and it costs $120 per share, you pay that $120 and you receive that 1 share of Apple stock. But whenever you're buying option contracts, the pricing is a little trickier. That's because that every call and put option actually represents 100 shares of that stock. It's a 1:100 ratio. So I'm on Robinhood and I have the Apple call options pulled up with an expiration of December 18th. And if you look at that $125 call, you'll see that the price is $2.36. And what you need to realize is that this is the price per share. Since every contract is 100 shares, the premium that you're gonna end up paying for this contract is actually 100 times that. And you can see this whenever you actually go to execute the order. So right here, I put in I want 1 contract and you can see that the max cost shows $236.
And there it goes.
Wait, that's after the stock split.
After the stock split. That's what I'm trying to tell these guys. I know. People were buying it before the stock split around 150, 150.